Today, I put Lob City in the 1990s. Lob City was a big three formed between Chris Paul, Blake Griffin, and Deandre Jordan. Chris Paul made Deandre Jordan look like an all-NBA player during their time together, which is saying something. So today, we will be seeing how successful this big three would be during the 1990s era of basketball. As you guys know, Lob City was unsuccessful when it comes to winning a ring. However, they're in the 90s now, and it looks like they're going to be the best team in this era. I mean, we just won 78 wins. Chris Paul MVP, averaging 15, 12, 2 steals. The thing about this team is they already had solid role players on the team. Chris Paul is on the All-NBA first team, and Blake Griffin made the All-NBA third team at 25 years old. All three of Chris Paul, he also made the All-Defensive first team. Blake Griffin and DeAndre Jordan are really young in their career as well. And look at the role players we have around them. We know Chris Paul's stats. Blake Griffin with 22, 8, 6, and a steal. Ron Harper is our starting shooting guard, who averaged 18, 3, 6, a steal, half a block. We have Danny Manning at the 3, who averaged 16, 5, 4, 1, and 1, who's only 25 as well. DeAndre Jordan, who averaged 12, 11, and assist, a steal, over 2 blocks. This starting 5 is insane. There's no other words for it. I love the starting 5. Then off the bench, we have an 80 Doc Rivers, who averaged 10 and 4 with over a steal. I don't know who Charles Smith is. I guess I should. 10 and 5 with almost 2 blocks. Gary Grant, don't know who he is. 6 and 5. Thank you. Olden Polynice, I don't know. 5 and 7. Whatever this team is on, they finna stop MJ from winning all of those rings. It's just that simple. We just easily made it to the finals. Are playing the Bulls here. John Paxson, MJ, Scottie Pippen, Horace Grant. They have a big 3. We low-key got like a big 5 out here. I'm not worried, but I am worried because it's MJ. We take game 1. We take game 2. Oh my gosh, we're going to sweep. Oh, no, we're not going to sweep. 4-1 Finals MVP does go to Chris Paul. Like I said, the team is just insane. What they weren't able to do in the modern era, they were able to do to the 90s, and hopefully they can three-peat. I can't even lie. I just did some insanely weird things to the team, but it looks like it worked out. I did get rid of all of our future first round picks to get it done, but I don't care. I'm here to win the championships now. Once again, 78 wins. Blake Griffin, wow, MVP. I was not expecting him to win MVP. It's that simple. 22, 9, 8, and a steal. That is great. Shaq, we picked him up. Rookie of the Year, 19-8, 1, and 2. And then we also had Coach of the Year. Blake Griffin, All-NBA first team. Chris Paul, All-NBA second team. And I think that is it. All-Defensive first team. We have Chris Paul. All-Defensive second team. We have DeAndre Jordan. Nice. All-Rookie first team. Obviously, Shaq made it. Look how big this lineup is. Outside of Chris Paul, we got Blake Griffin. We know his stats. Shaq, we know his stats. DeAndre Jordan is now playing the power forward position. Blake is at the 3. DeAndre averaged 13, 12, 2, 1, and over 2 blocks. Chris Paul, 14, 5, 13 assists, 2 steals. I added Billy Owens at the shooting guard position, who is also 6'9", averaged 15, 5, 2 assists, and a steal for us. Off the bench, we still have Charles Smith, who averaged 9 and 5. Picked up Sarunas Marcelonis, who averaged 12. Doc Rivers averaging 7 and 4, and I picked up Scott Skiles because I had Chris Paul. I had to have him 7 and 5 for us off the bench in a very limited role. We do 4-1 the Suns, playing the Warriors. They get swept. The Jazz, and we 4-1 the Jazz. Who do they have? John Stockton, Jeff Malone, Blue Edwards, Karl Malone, Mark Eaton. Okay, we're playing the Hornets. This is a huge surprise. Muggsy Bogues, Kendall Gill, Larry Johnson, Kenny Gattison, Michael Cage, Del Curry. Bro, what? They swept the Bulls, who had BJ Armstrong, MJ, Pippen, Horace Grant. They just got to get a better center. This is about to be an easy breeze. Yep, 4-1. Blake Griffin did win Finals MVP this season as well. I mean, hey, stats don't lie. 25, 9, and 6 is ridiculous. Once again, we're going to be a high 70 win teams. If we win 78 games, will we have had the same record every single season in the rebuild? I gotta see that in the footage. Chris Paul with another MVP shot, 63% from 3. We're changing the league early. See, look, me getting Shaq wasn't that OP. The 76ers were able to get Chris Webber. They also got, who else they get? They got Allen Houston, Isaiah Ryder. See, look, it was fine. We got Shaq, but the 76ers just got 3 rookies. It looks like that's it. We do have Coach of the Year once again. Chris Paul, All-NBA first team. Is that it? Blake Griffin, All-NBA third team with Shaq. We don't have a... Okay, there he is. Deandre Jordan, all defensive first team. I thought I saw somebody. Chris Paul, all defensive second team. I also am going to sim another season after this. Looks like we successfully stopped the Bulls dynasty from happening. This man Chris Paul changed the league forever because of, well, he's shooting threes at a high rate and making them. Season stats: Shaq averaged 23-9, 2 assists, a steal, over 2 blocks as a sophomore. Deandre Jordan, 12-11, a steal, 2 blocks. Blake Griffin, 28-7, and a steal. Chris Paul, we know your stats. Billy Owens up to 17-6, 2 assists, and a steal as a 6'9" shooting guard. That is crazy. And then this is like the best bench I've ever had in a rebuild. That is crazy. I was not expecting this team to be this good. We do sweep the Hornets. Chris Paul with another Finals MVP. I did make some changes for the bench for this final playoff push. We ended up having the first pick in the draft, which I didn't know. I sent the whole draft in. Then we drafted Jason Kidd. I had no idea we would have the first pick. I don't know how I got it. We do win 77 games on the season. MJ just won his first MVP in the rebuild, which is insane to think about. We didn't have any All-NBA first team players. Shaq on the All-NBA second team. Chris Paul and Blake Griffin on the All-NBA third team. No one on the All-Defensive first team. For the second team, we got both Chris Paul. Actually, okay, that's it. We are the first seed. We pretty much took the place of the Bulls dynasty in this video. Shaq averaged 22, 10, 2, 1, and over 2 blocks. Deandre Jordan with 11 and 10. Once again, Billy Owens 17 and 5. Chris Paul 13 and 13. That is insane. Blake with 21, 8, 7, and a steal. He is 28 now. Allen Houston off the bench, who averaged 12 and 3 for us. Also, like I said, we drafted Jason Kidd, averaged 9, 4, 5, and over a steal as a rookie. Charles Smith lowered his minutes, averaged 7 and 4 still. Sarunas also lowered his minutes, but he still found a way to score 9 points. I don't know how, but hey, we sweep the first round. We're playing the Warriors. We sweep them. We're now playing Portland, who has Terry Porter, Clyde, Lionel Simmons, Buck Williams, and Lonnie Weber with Jerome Kersey. And wow, I like that team a lot. That's a deep roster. Probably one of the deepest we've played, yet we still 4-1. Why are we playing the Hornets every single time? We had a rivalry with the Hornets in this video. I was not expecting this at all. They probably about to get swept again, and they do. Chris Paul does win another Finals MVP. Look at those stats. 18, 16, 2, over 60% from the field and from 3. Well, I don't even want to say big 3. The big, like, 5. Lob City was able to win 4 rings all back-to-back in the 90s. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, comment, and I will catch you all with the next video.